Okay, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Hope everybody's in good spirit. Pretty much want to talk about a different trade I want to take. I'm actually looking at taking. Pretty interested currently at the moment. It's going to be Disney. Walt Disney is currently trading at levels of $91.32. But as you can see, I'm currently on the daily chart. We can see Disney pretty much took a nice fall and around earnings. It's pretty much Wednesday the 8th, February the 23rd. And ever since then, it has pretty much been bouncing and really not having gaining any traction to go to the upside. But as we're looking at now, Disney is in like some huge lows at this current moment. Let me show them to you guys. And I don't have a mouse, so you guys forgive me about that. This purple area right here is the area that I'm looking forward to buying at. This is like the holy grail of purchase. And with that being said, I have three levels of interest that I'm looking forward to purchasing. And as you can see, like this purple area is more like an all time low. Now, this is the very last level, and I have other two other levels I'm actually interested in purchasing. But I'm going to talk about this purple level first. Um, this level here is pretty much nice. 1 second, let me. I wish I had my what's the name with me. This area is a nice area to actually purchase, and I most definitely think that we may be hitting this level. But at the same time, too, as we all know, the market is kind of on a rebound, and as we can see, this is in the New York Stock Exchange arena. All right. I pretty much highlighted these levels here. Now I can take this and push this up to about right here, which will bring it to like 85. But I really want to catch it at a low. I would like to get wicked in on this particular trade. And then two, this is on the daily chart. So I'm quite sure we may actually tap this price, even though these wicks look pretty long and strong. This is on the daily. So, when you actually zoom in, you actually start to see things. We'll be looking inside of this particular candle. And I don't want to take any chances to get in too quick up here around 85 when we had the potential to drop down to 81.19. But long story short, when we came down and hit this particular area here Wednesday, we had a huge recovery. Most definitely, like it went up like crazy. So we're now approaching this extreme low level, and I'm most definitely sitting on the sideline and I'm being patient, waiting to get into this particular area. Now, another thing that's very unique about this trade is I'm actually interested in buying shares along with a call option. So, with that being said, I probably grab like $80 call option, taking this trade to the upside, along with buying a few shares. Um, with that being said, I just think that that's most definitely like a huge, awesome trade, and being able to be patient to actually wait on this particular area, which would be extremely awesome. Now, I will say this: the only thing that will keep me from making this trade as if earnings come up very close. I want to capture this. I want to be in this trade before earnings. I want to be in this trade and out before earnings. I'm not trying to ride this trade all the way to the top. I'm not trying to ride this trade up here. That's what I'm not trying to do. I'm just trying to get a nice. I'm trying to get a nice upside move. Hoping that buyers are also within the same location and get out. Along with the shares, I may hold the shares, but it depends on, um, I guess you say earnings and stuff in general. I don't want to play earnings. I had some bad experiences on that. I don't want to play earnings. Now, I have like two other levels I'm most definitely interested in, and I think those are the levels that most definitely will be hitting first before we actually approach the 81.19 level. Now, this next level I'm going to zoom in because the first level that we discussed is pretty much you can see is white. It's in the open. This next level is going to be the yellow level. And for those who don't know, I color code my entry points. And I'm going to zoom in on this one. I'm going to go to like an hourly right real quick. And like I say, forgive me, I don't have my mouse. All right, this next level, which is here. All right. Look kind of tacky around here. Hold on. I know I ain't do this trade like this. I guess I did. Oh, that's terrible. Unless I probably moved it by mistake or something. I'm not really sure. That's my bad. All right, so long story short, this next level is pretty much going to be a nice bounce. This will be, not sure about that. Let me zoom in some. Let me go on the 15 minute. Let me see how we look. This is a yellow area. Don't look right. This yellow area do not look right. It don't look right at all. I don't know. This level may be a little off, guys. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. All right, let me zoom in right here. This level does look off like crazy. This level look kind of off. I probably will take this around here. That level will probably be around 8407, between 8436, and the lowest will be 8407. Now, another thing, even with the very first trade that I elaborated about, when price approach these areas, then most definitely I will be actually sitting down and waiting. I will not just jump into the trade just because it hit my level. What I would do, I will wait for selling to end, support come in, following a after a power candle, then I would get into the actual trade. I won't jump in the trade like immediately. No, I'm not doing that. After it hits the level because it actually may fall below, as you can see, 84.04. And if it does that, I want to get out of the trade. I don't want to. I already get out of the trade, cut my loss, and go ahead and catch it at the extreme low level, which was I think the 79. What is this? 79.08 level. I already catch it at that level. Now, one second. Now, with that being said, I would most definitely. This is more be. I think this trade here be more like a bounce, and it's gonna be the same thing dealing with the trade before this one, which is actually coming up extremely soon. Now, the reason why I actually chose these levels is because, as you can see, these drastic drops, you have to make key markings on these levels. When you see these drastic drops, it's very wise to go back to these levels and make markings of them because price will come back here again. And if that level actually handle a strong, severe drop, especially stuff like after earnings and stuff like that, that is a extreme significant area to pay attention to from that point on. So as you can see, this drastic drop here, it fell pretty from 88 all the way down to 84, and then it pretty much transitioned from there, which is extremely good. That's very well. It's very good. So, and as you can see, even after that, we started going to like a small channel. And this channel, give me one second. I wish I had my mouse down. I don't have my mouse on. We've been rolling in this channel for a while, and as of recently, we've broken the channel. We hit here, top of this other channel, and we pretty much just started to fall down to the downside. Now, with the falling down to the downside, this is where we're at now. This is where we're at. Let me go to 1 hour. Let me zoom out a little bit. Coming out of the 1 hour, this is where we're at now. All right. So the level at currently, I explained to you two levels. So this is the very last level and the closest level that we're at now. Um, this level here would be the orange level, which is 81. I'm sorry, 88.13 and 86.99. Now, this is the first level. This is the second level. This is the very last and the level I most definitely want to get it from. This 81.19 to 79.08. 79.08 will be actually the lowest. That'll be the area I would love to actually get in, to be honest with you. Then secondly, back to this very last level, I'm looking right now, we're at 91.25. I'm looking for a break at 90.63. If we can catch that break at 90.63, I think we most definitely will do a little fighting to get down to 88.43. Now, this white area, I'm not interested in taking a trade. I'm not interested in taking a trade. I'm just having those markings just to see. Um, I'm having these markets here just to see because we need to break through these levels to get to the new levels. I feel as if those levels are not a levels that's to be respected to go long in, but I feel as if there's going to be a fight as the price continues to fall. Now, maybe some buyers in between these levels here, 90.63 and 88.40, 90.63 and 88.43. Oh, damn, I don't have my calculator with me. But I think that's what, that's $2 and $1.60, $1.60 that we pretty much will have to fight through to get down to the levels that I'm looking at around 88.13, 86.19, 86.99. Now, when price comes to my level, these first two levels, these are scalps. I just want to get in, get a nice run up, and then get out. That's all I want to do. I'm not going to ride those positions as long as I would within the very last level, which is the 81.19 and it's 79. Yeah, 79. Oh wait, I'm not going to do that at all. Period. So that's my trade on Disney. I'm looking forward to seeing what this thing is going to do, and then the overall perspective too. Overall perspective with this entire trade is this right here. We've been trading in a channel for a while, and then you have like these little. I wouldn't even really call them micro channels, but you also have other channels that's been trading inside of it. And we have hit that top here, and I think we're actually kind of going down to the downside, which is this purple area that I think we're going to hit, and then we're going to catch it back up. I don't think it's going to be a rally, but I do for certain feel as if there are going to be buyers in this area. Right, I really do think that. Another thing too, just to be extremely light on the market assessment, I did the put call ratio on Disney. Put call ratio. No. All right, hold on one second, please. No, is that it? Yeah, this is it. I think put call ratio on Disney is around 59. Now let's turn this to a line chart. This is the put call ratio, 59 right now. So with that being said, anything pretty much less than, I think it was less than 6 or less than 5. I think it is. I'm not really sure. I got it in my notes, but long story short, Disney is currently bullish right now. To be real, what you do to the put call ratio. Um, but the thing about it is the market is like on a incline. Um, and I'm not necessarily sketchy on it, but I just don't think right now I'm not seeing what Disney is really, really following the market. So I'm kind of like still waiting, and that's why I'm being extremely precise with my entries. Just because the price comes to that area does not mean it's time to take it. You have to let the trade develop. That's one of the biggest things that I was starting to learn, but I failed tremendously at. I would get in at a good. I would get in. Well, I had an awesome trade, but I would get in too fast just because the trade hit my price. Let the trade develop. You want to see a power counter to the downside if you're going short. If you're going long or you're buying calls, you want to see a power counter to the upside. That's practically it. So that pretty much sums up my analysis on Disney. I'm not sure how long this trade is going to take. Another thing I want to go back to is this right here. Let me go back to this. I want to show something. The area that I was pretty much talking about here. Let me take this off the line chart. All right, and also let me zoom in. And this is on a daily. Let me go to like a 5 minute. I want to show you guys this. Always be careful with this right here. Yeah, I need my mouse, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really need my mouse. Okay, cool, right here. Let me spread it out a little more. All right, so remember I told you guys about this $90.63 and 88.43. Now, another thing too is this level is extremely close. It may be close at the opening. As you guys know, today is June 10th. Market is closed. Now, this area right here, I'm gonna put a line. I'm gonna just put a line right here on that area. Now, add alert, boom. So we do see where in this area right here, it did respect this area, came here and it shot up. Cool. We got to most definitely we understand it now. But the thing about it is, on the opening, it be so much pressure. So it'll be so much selling pressure where it'll shoot past this. It'll most definitely shoot past it. So that's most definitely what I'm relying on for the selling pressure in the during the market to actually just shoot past this. Now it may respect this level during pre-market or after market hours, but when it comes down to market hours, bro, like it'll shoot past this, and that's what I'm actually looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. This will catch to the downside. It'll fall into this very first area, which is 88.13 to 86.99, and I'm looking for a nice gap in this area. So this is also on a 5 minute time frame, but I want to zoom in and just show you guys that. That's it, man. You guys be blessed. Take care. See you on the next one.